RLUSD is quickly becoming the standard. And you know what's crazy about this? It just launched roughly a month ago. We have to address this. We have to talk about it because there is a lot going on right now. So with that being said, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. So let's dive on in. Let's talk about a few things because RLUSD is now becoming an absolute giant in the entire crypto market. And I don't think that people realize just how bullish this is. So let's dive on into the official announcement that did get posted back in the middle of December. And we have RLUSD is now live on global exchanges. Now, this did launch on December 17th. It's less than a month later, and we already see very significant amounts of volume of RLUSD out there. Now, if we go over here, this is the max lifespan of RLUSD on the XRP Ledger. In terms of volume here around RLUSD, it's sitting at about roughly 2.2 million. At some points, it was 3.2 million, 3.3 million. Nothing too crazy there. We can actually see the trust lines down here, 39,000 trust lines, 7.6K holders as well. And we can see the total supply being around 20.2 million. Now, everyone has been talking about, how is RLUSD going to affect XRP and the XRPL? Well, David Schwartz told you guys exactly why the stablecoin is very bullish. I'm going to play this video clip because this is going to help us really kind of come to the realization of just how significant RLUSD is for the XRPL, for XRP, and for those holding XRP as well. So check it out.
The launch of Ripple stablecoin benefits the broader XRP Ledger ecosystem, driving more use cases and opportunities for developers. While XRP is the native currency on the ledger, it was built to support any type of asset, crypto or fiat, issued to trade on the DEX. Bringing more credible assets on the DEX, like RLUSD, drives direct and indirect benefits. For example, it drives more trading volume, which natively uses XRP as a bridge asset through auto-bridging and generally benefits users, developers, and apps. A unique feature of the XRPL DEX is that auto-bridging utilizes XRP as the native currency to facilitate trades between any two assets on the ledger. It automatically considers XRP as an intermediary to find the most efficient trading route across assets. RLUSD and XRP will complement each other because of the inherent differences of the cryptocurrencies. The Ripple's proprietary payment products, XRP will continue to be used as a bridge currency. Given the XRPL's speed, cost, and scalability, we see RLUSD being able to foster the growth of new on-chain applications like real-world asset tokenization, foreign exchange markets, and trade settlement. We're entering a growing market expected to see significant expansion, especially with stablecoins. Builders will certainly take advantage of the new opportunities presented by this ecosystem.
Now, with that in mind, right, when we look at the XRP Ledger, when we look at XRP itself, we know that the RLUSD stablecoin is going to settle majority of the trades and the volume through the XRP Ledger because of the auto routing feature that the DEX does have on it. But this is very significant because we are now getting into the territory of regulatory clarity for the space. And stablecoins are going to be the first key aspect of crypto to be fully regulated. And the question that everyone has been asking is why? Why is stablecoins the first thing to be fully regulated? Well, it's because of what it does for the US dollar. Remember that stablecoins are very significant for the US dollar and for it to retain its dominance. And we already know that Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO at Ripple, is already accelerating the push on the fact that, listen, we now have a pro-crypto Congress that's coming into place. That's already happening, right? Like that already happened on the 3rd. We now have on the 20th, Gary Gensler stepping down and a pro-crypto admin taking office. So if we're thinking about this, Brad is already, excited about this. He's already basically celebrating this as well because he understands what's happening. And we know that Ripple is accelerating this big push because we already know that Ripple has been having meetings and discussions with Trump. But also what's crazy about this is if we go over here, big shout to Smoke Dog. Let's go back to November. Bloomberg said UK stablecoin and staking legislation to pass in early 2025. Staking, where investors lock up tokens to help keep a blockchain operating in return for a small yield. Have a plan for this bull run. And here we actually could see UK to unveil long-awaited crypto stablecoin rules early in 2025. New administration to publish single overarching crypto regime. Crypto sector early next year. They will oversee this in terms of that regulatory framework draft. And also over here, we have the industry is seeking a carve out for staking as well, where investors lock up tokens to keep or help keep a blockchain operating in return for a small yield. For me, it doesn't make sense for staking services to have this treatment. The government intends to proceed with removing this legal uncertainty accordingly. So, we are going to see some very big moves in the UK. We already have those big moves in the EU. Guess who else is going to fall in place with this? The US. And if we go over here, this is what everyone has been talking about recently, which is the stablecoin dominance, right? RLUSD now has flipped PayPal and Euro stablecoin in 24-hour volume. RLUSD 34.7 million versus PayPal's stablecoin at 16.7 million and your C at 12.4 million. How long until RLUSD flips USDT? Now, what I find interesting about this is if we actually go over here, we could see the 24-hour volume for USDT being about 68 billion. We could also see the 24-hour trading volume of USDC sitting at about 4.5 million. After that, if we're really looking at this full list, the next one is First Digital USD, 3.7 billion, and then Steam dollars, 590 million. But guys, look at RLUSD. 613.4 million. It's actually, if we're looking at this in just volume, the fourth largest stablecoin by volume. Here we have 24-hour volume up 1,392%, $613.4 million. This is very significant when we're thinking about the full supply of RLUSD being 53.1 million. This is insane. We also have over here RLUSD starting to show some signs of potential market control. Paul Barron, Ripple USD versus PayPal USD. I mean, this is not even a comparison at this point. If we actually look at this, right? Let's scroll down the list. PayPal, their stablecoin only has 20.1 million 24-hour trading volume versus 613 million. But check this video out.
RUSD ecosystem. If you look at just the stablecoin market right now, what you're seeing right there, let me kind of zoom in on that for you a little bit. You'll notice that PayPal, PYUSD, and RLUSD, when it comes to the 24-hour activity and volume, RLUSD starting to show some signs of potential market control here. So cool to watch, I think, especially for a lot of our audience that are big into the XRP ecosystem. So liquidity is a big part of that. I think this is interesting to see this happen.
Now, yeah, listen, liquidity is a big aspect of this. What's crazy to me is that people don't realize how significant this volume is. What's happening here? We have no idea. But we have over here from vet_x0, within the next 2 weeks, we should get the first RLUSD reserve at the station by Ripple, showing the backing, assets, and cash of RLUSD. This is going to be a big deal. We also have currently Ripple showing a reserve of 83.2 million for 77.2 million issued in RLUSD. Means RLUSD backing is 7% over collateralized at the station will show the composition and proof of it as well. Now, I do believe that we are going to see a very significant amount of inflows into RLUSD and most likely adoption as well once that is fully published, because if I'm an institutional player, if I'm an enterprise player that wants to utilize a stablecoin, that's the first thing I'm looking at is what is this thing backed by? What are the reserves looking like? And this is also why I say that Tether is most likely going to have a lot of its, dominance usurped from it into stablecoins like RLUSD. What I find crazy is that if we go back to the original, announcement of RLUSD launching on December 17th, guys, it is January 5th. Already RLUSD is the fourth largest stablecoin by 24-hour trading volume. Think about how insane that is. This is why I keep saying focus on how big of a player Ripple is around the stablecoin side of the market. Now, if we're thinking about Circle, remember what Jeremy Allaire told us back in October. Circle's Allaire stablecoins could expand by trillions in 10 years, will be an integral part of the global financial system. And if we scroll down, we can see stablecoins could capture 5 to 10% of the global money supply over the next decade. This is Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire saying this. And next year will be the pivotal time for stablecoin regulations, Allaire says, anticipating many countries in the G20 group and emerging markets having laws in place by the end of 2025. The stablecoin market could grow to a $5 to $10 trillion market in 10 years as digital money wins a larger slice of the global financial system. And yeah, listen, if we're thinking about these stablecoins, the entire market is set to grow massively and become even more embedded within the global financial system than ever before. People are not, aware of how big the stablecoin market is. I mean, I have been talking about it for a while that stablecoins must be focused on. And even when we think about Ripple, right? Ripple has become a household name. Ripple, with their RUSD stablecoin, is going to significantly impact the XRP and the XRPL. And a lot of people ask me, how? Well, it is a stablecoin, which means people are buying it to, buy other assets or trade or sell or send it back. It's basically payments, right? Stablecoins are utilized for payments, transactions. They can be utilized within the DeFi ecosystem. Stablecoins open up a massive opportunity of use cases to happen on the networks that they're actually trading on, which means, guess what? The XRP Ledger, if we're going to see RLUSD having massive amounts of transactions, a ton of volume being traded back and forth, this means that the actual underlying network that RLUSD is issued out on, in this case XRPL and also Ethereum, it means that those networks are going to be affected in a big way. And right now, RLUSD on the XRP Ledger, it's not a very significant amount of volume, but I do think that this is going to continue to grow and grow and grow. And don't forget that it's not going to stop with RLUSD. We are going to see RL Euro. We're going to see RL Pound. We are going to see a lot of additional stablecoins on top of RLUSD over time. And this is going to make the XRP Ledger a powerhouse for a lot of these stablecoins as well, because again, it all goes back to efficiencies. How efficient is the network to transact on, to convert stablecoins into other additional assets? This is why I focus on the XRP Ledger. This is why I focus on what Ripple is doing with their stablecoin and the XRP Ledger as well. And we already know that everything that Ripple does, we know this from a video clip from a Ripple employee, is with the XRP Ledger in mind, to make sure that XRP is as successful as possible. So you need to focus on this when we think about these stablecoins. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on for more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord on the description below. And with that being said, guys, this has been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.